Good morning. Happy Monday to everybody out there in this crypto space around the world. Good morning, good evening, good early morning from Southeast Texas. We got several things to cover today. We're going to look at FAssets that are coming to the FLR Songbird Network. We're also going to look at a blog from FLR Networks telling you how to keep your cryptocurrency safe, your FLR and Songbird safe. I mean, you know, I always reiterate on my channel that there's scams out there. There's ways to keep your crypto safe. There's wallets that you can use to keep your crypto safe. And it's vital that you do not share this, your own personal information with the public. But before we get started, I'm not a financial advisor. I now have 156,000 followers on Twitter/X. I'm blessed. I'm trying to follow as many as I can that follow me. From Southeast Texas, I consider myself a crypto teacher. I'm not a chart analyst. I'm not a financial advisor. I'll never tell you what to buy. I'll never tell you what to sell. I'll just get it out there and you make your own financial decisions. Let's go ahead and go through all these many tabs I have open on my computer today. Templar at a Texan 575. I love this guy. I love the information, the memes, the video he puts out. I laugh. And I said, hey, ladies, check this out. Cats secretly alter your clothes at night to make you feel like you've gained weight. I laughed and I tagged Ellie Tarrant because she has some beautiful kitties and she's always posting them. And I thought this was hilarious. I got a laugh. Hopefully you got a laugh out of it too. Okay, this is my coffee. This is what I'm not sponsored by Community Coffee. They're family owned. They're made in Louisiana, or they're from Louisiana. The signature blend dark roast. I drink this every morning. It keeps me sane. It keeps me going. So that's what I drink. Okay, today's episode is sponsored by ELLIPAL. I always talk about ELLIPAL because they're my favorite crypto wallet. Well, they have a big 6th anniversary airdrop coming up. The prize pool totals 20,000. Follow ELLIPAL. Follow Prometheum PMPY, which is AI Layer 2 blockchain and AI mobile application coming soon. Like, retag, and tag 3 friends. Fill out this info. The campaign ends on May the 5th. Airdrops, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Vet, Pippy, ELLIPAL. In 2018, ELLIPAL was born with the mission of blockchain security. 6 years later, we have become the most secure crypto wallet, hardware wallet. I agree. I'm going to leave this link below. So when you go to Twitter/X, you can join the campaign. There is also a link below where you can order an ELLIPAL Titan. Let's go, baby. Total crypto market cap via Coin Paprika is $2.625 trillion. Bitcoin is $67,270. That just blows me away because I knew what Bitcoin was back in 2009. I knew what it was, but I didn't keep them. Ethereum is $3,466. Solana $190. XRP 63 cents, Cardano 64 cents, Stellar XLM is 13, HBAR is 11, VChain is 4, Algo is 25 cents, Quant 143, Flare Networks 3.6, it's up, XDC, all these diamonds in the rough. I've done my research. I'm not a financial advisor. I always show you what's in my portfolio because when I go to Coin Paprika, I'll put the little stars besides everything that's in my wallet, and there's many more. And then I'll click on favorites and it'll show mine. It won't show all the stable coins and all the other garbage and trash that I'm not interested in. It'll just show what I have. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, here a few days ago, I was able to view the Wave of Innovations XRP Gold Coast 2024. And I tell you what, JustWaza at JustWaza XRP, he's a crazy fucker. He's a crazy fucker from Australia. I love the blogs he puts out. Everybody loves Waza. And Waza got all of the love this past weekend. Look, the future senator of Massachusetts got a little frisky. What a bloody legend. Very approachable, down to earth. John Deaton for Senate. Look at this.
Look at this. Put him in the head.
Getting all the love from John Deaton. Let's keep going. And then Crypto Eddie. We all love Crypto Eddie. Look, well, what does Waza have here? The greatest gift of the weekend, the wonderful Sento Sumo Saba, Crypto Eddie. Follow her if you haven't yet. Listen to this. This is hilarious.
Waza, how the fuck are you?
You heard it here, folks.
Waza, how the fuck are you? From Crypto Eddie. That is, I love it. We all have fun. We all say a few dirty words every now and then. I'll say a few on my channel. You know, we're all adults in the room, but we all love Waza. He's from Australia, and I really wanted to go to this event. I had surgery. I was disabled, so hopefully in the future, the next events, I'm going to meet some of these wonderful people. I've met Crypto Eddie. I have not met John Deaton. I've met many people in the community in the UK when I went to London, and in the United States and Dallas and Houston and different areas. So I want to travel the world and meet every one of you guys and gals. So let's go ahead. All right, Flare and Songbird. I'll talk about them. I'll talk about delegating Flare and Songbird to the Flare time series oracles to make a passive income to get the Flare drops. Well, it looks like we're looking at some green for Flare. This is last night. It was 3.53 cents. It was up 5.4%. And then 1.31, 2.6% up. This is Songbird, 1.3 pennies. I bring this up because, I've been delegating to the Flare time series oracles. I've been getting the Flare drops for the past 13 months, and there's another 23 months remaining. As this ecosystem grows, the value of the tokens are going to grow. The compound interest on holding long-term is going to grow. And today, we're going to look at FAssets. A lot of you are thinking, man, I've never heard of this. What is an FAsset? Well, FAssets bring smart contracts such as FXRP, FBitcoin, FDOGE to be used trustlessly within the smart contracts on Flare. Let's take a look at the article here. Bear with me. There's a lot to cover here. Okay, I'm going to leave the link below, flare.network/FAssets. The FAsset system developed by Flare Labs allows non-smart contract tokens such as XRP, Bitcoin, and Doge to be used trustlessly within Flare smart contracts or within smart contracts on Flare. Why? More than 70% of the total value of blockchain assets do not have smart contracts and therefore are unable to participate in the decentralized economy. By minting these non-smart contract tokens into FAssets, you will be able to put them to work earning yield or rewards in decentralized applications on the Flare network. Once the FAssets are on Flare, you will be able to bridge them to other networks via layer cake. So eventually you're going to be able to delegate your FXRP to the network and make passive income on that. How? Now, this is the technical side of it here. The FAsset system is enabled by Flare's data acquisition protocols, the State Connector and the Flare Time Series Oracle. The FTSO provides decentralized price feeds for all the tokens involved, and the State Connector can verify that a required action is taking place on a different chain. Each FAsset will be backed by mixed on-chain collateral held by an agent and in community-provided pool. The backing consists of three asset types: the underlying stablecoin, or ETH collateral, and Flare native token collateral, Flare or Songbird. The minting and redeeming process will be supported by a number of agents. Their role in the system is secured through over-collateralization, such that the system is rendered trustless. Someone who wishes to mint FAssets starts by selecting an agent and paying a small fee to reserve the required collateral. The minter then sends the agent the underlying asset with the state connector used to prove the transaction has taken place over the chain. With the payment verified, the FAssets are then minted as ERC20 tokens on Flare. These tokens can be used within DeFi on Flare or bridge to another chain. This is exciting, people. Let me get a sip of coffee. FAssets enable smart contracts for tokens without them. You unlock asset value. It is trustless, lower risk, earn rewards. Users and decentralized apps will be able to earn Flare tokens from the cross-chain incentive pool as a reward for bringing sustainable value to the Flare network in form of FAssets. Get excited, people. Let's keep going. Oh, I wanted to show you something else. If I go to my main page and I type in Kinetic Markets, at Kinetic Markets, they're building on the Flare network. They are not live yet. They're going to go live. The developer told me the second quarter. And it's going to be a lending platform similar to the automated market makers, but it's going to be on the Flare network. So be sure to check it out. I'll keep you updated as I get more information on Kinetic. Follow them at Kinetic_markets. All right, now we're going to look at safety tips. On my channel, the James Rule XRP Crypto Show on Crypto Twitter at RuleXRP, I like to talk about keeping your crypto safe. I like to talk about the scams. I like to talk about the rug pulls. I like to talk about the horrible people out there that are trying to steal your crypto, acting like they're, a help center, a help desk, all this bullshit, all these emails you get from the fake Coinbases, the fake banks, the fake Amazons, all the above. Well, here's a quick guide to secure your Flare experience, and we're going to go over it in detail, and it's going to take a few minutes, but I tell you what, hopefully you get something out of this that will teach you how to keep your Flare, and all that. This applies to all crypto, but these are going to talk about the wallets that Flare and Songbird could be held in. It's going to talk about, security, looking out for scams. Let's go ahead and go through it. It was March 21st, 2024 by Amy Sang. A quick guide to secure your Flare experience. Bear with me. If I get choked up, I'll take another sip of coffee. Flare is a blockchain for data and has been designed to give developers secure access to all the decentralized data they need. But how do you keep your data and your funds just as secure when interacting with decentralized apps on the network? Let me zoom in a little bit. My 57-year-old eyes are trying to see it here. Like any new adventure, exploring Web3 comes with some risks that need to be considered and carefully managed. This guide will equip you with the knowledge to confidently navigate the Flare ecosystem and beyond. The Web3 security landscape. Flare, like other blockchains, is inherently secured thanks to its decentralized network of nodes safeguarding the network. However, user custody and interaction with crypto and dApps can introduce new considerations. Common security threats are phishing scams. Be wary of emails, messages, and website mimicking Flare team members or ecosystem partners to steal your private keys or logon credentials. Do not give your information to anyone. Double check the URLs, the www. And never share your private keys with anyone. Your 12, your 24-word seed phrases on the Zaman wallet. You're going to write down a series of numbers. Never share. Never, 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 never. Honeypot and rug pull scams. Malicious projects might lure users with promises of high returns. It's not going to happen, people. Some projects may claim to build on Flare and have Flare team support, but this would be deceptive. Research projects thoroughly before participating. Check the Flare blog for official partnership announcements, the Flare team page. And always look for security audits of projects if possible. Security audits are formal documents detailing security assessment of the systems, networks, or organizations. They highlight security strengths, weaknesses, and vulnerabilities. View the audit reports on Flare clients and smart contracts. These are all highlighted. These are all links that you can actually click on. I'm going to leave a link to these documents that I'm reading below so you can go through them yourself. Malicious airdrops. Some unexpected airdrops that appear in your wallet might contain hidden exploits. Only interact with airdrops from trusted sources. Like if you have the Zaman wallet, the Sum wallet, and you see micro deposits, do not interact with them. They'll put memos. They'll type a message. Hey, click here. Here's your little bonus. Do not interact with them. Just a little FYI. Best practices for securing Flare exploration. Embrace self-custody. For maximum security, consider storing your FLR, Wrap FLR, and Songbird, and Wrap Songbird in a self-custodial wallet like a hardware wallet. The Ledger Nano SX, Trezor T, the ELLIPAL Titan, or a secure software wallet like Bifrost, MetaMask, etc. I use the Bifrost wallet to delegate everything, to wrap it, and all the above. Hardware wallets offer a more robust protection by keeping your private keys offline and isolated. And as I've stated before, never, ever, ever, ever share your seed phrases, your recovery phrases with anyone but yourself, because this will recover your wallet. So if you break your phone, if you lose a device, it's your seed phrases, nobody else's. And here's a little bit more on that. Store your seed phrases securely. This is the single most important step in protecting your crypto assets. Here are some recommended methods. Physical backup. Write down your seed phrase on a piece of paper and store it in a safe place. Ideally, a fireproof safe. Consider using a metal fireproof recorder for added durability. Avoid digital storage. Don't take a picture of it. Don't upload it to the cloud. Avoid storing your seed phrase on your computer, phone, or cloud storage device like Google Drive. These platforms are vulnerable to hacking, and a compromised seed phrase could lead to the complete loss of your crypto assets in minutes. Sip of coffee. Thank you, Community Coffee Dark Roast. You keep me going. Password managers. Use with caution. While password managers like 1Password offer strong encryption, there's still a potential risk that their databases could be compromised. If you choose to use a password manager, ensure you have a strong master password and understand the associated risks. So I write down my seed phrases when I activate these wallets. I'll lock them up in my safe. I'll put them in a fireproof bag. I'll get another thing I'll do just for extra added protection, I'll get on Amazon and I'll order like a stainless steel ruler, 12-inch ruler. And then I have a stamp set where I'll hammer the words into the stainless. And there's devices out there. There's devices that are easier to do than that. But if it's stamped in metal and there is a fire and something happens, you're more likely to recover your seed phrases and all the above. Beware of centralized exchange risk. While you might have obtained FLR through a crypto exchange like Coinbase, Uphold, Binance, or whatever, storing it there can have potential drawbacks. For example, missing out on the FLR drops, the FTSO delegations, and staking rewards. Yeah, if your FLR is sitting on an exchange, they may pay you out the FLR drop every month, but you're missing out on the FTSO delegations, the staking rewards, and possibly the full FLR drops. That's why everything is in my Bifrost wallet. Centralized exchanges can also pause deposits, withdrawals, and transactions if they find your account suspicious. Additionally, some FLR community members have mistakenly sent their wrapped FLR to exchanges without unwrapping them first. This can lead to complications in retrieving the funds. If you have any doubts about transactions, always send a test them out first. Absolutely. Only send a few. Don't send your entire wallet. Make sure your FLR is unwrapped before you send it to an exchange, because they don't offer wrapped FLR. You wrap the FLR in your own self-custodial wallets yourself to delegate. Go back 10 videos and I'll show you how to wrap and delegate FLR and Songbird and all the above. Check it out. Choose a wallet for your FLR or wrap FLR. FLR is supported by a range of self-custodial wallets, including Bifrost Wallet, Solidify, Brave, Decent, Encrypt, Ledger, MetaMask, SafePal, and Trezor. Guides for using these wallets can be found here. Do your research to find the wallet that best suits your needs, considering security features, ease of use, and FLR compatibility. Take care of your social media security. Always, I repeat, always enable two-factor authentication, which is 2FA, on your social media accounts to add an extra layer of security. I use the Google Authenticator. Be wary of direct messages from anyone offering any kind of help. Stop. They are likely imposters and scammers. Verify team members and moderators' identities carefully. I will never contact you on social media, James Rowe XRP. I have a blue check mark beside my username. If you send me a question on X or Twitter, I will respond to you, but I will never send the message first. Two-factor authenticator. I use Google Authenticator to 2FA my Twitter account. I use it to 2FA all the exchanges that I deal with, my bank, my phone provider, Verizon, all the above. It's highly recommended. This is an extra step of security, people. Stay informed and stay safe. The FLR ecosystem is constantly evolving. Stay updated on best security practices and emerging threats by following FLR's official channels. Remember, you are the guardian in FLR and crypto in general. By understanding the security landscape and adding safe practices, you can participate in this exciting new world with confidence. 100%. Thank you very much, FLR, Hugo, and the team. This is very valuable information, and I'm going to continue to teach the crypto teachers. This is very valuable information. I'm going to leave the link to everything that we have covered in today's video in the description below. Click on it, bookmark it, save it. Keep reminding yourself, if it looks too good to be true, it's too good to be true. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Check out my most recent videos. I'll talk about the automated market makers. I'll talk about feedback from the community. I'll talk about how much crypto is enough, crypto news. Let's see. You got Zaman updates. You got the ELLIPAL tutorials. If you go back and go back and go back and let's see. Let me see if I can keep going here. I was going to tell you about that video, how to wrap and delegate FLR and Songbird to the FLR time series oracles. Go back a month. This is the video, how to wrap and delegate FLR. Check it out. I have a ton of tutorials, a ton of videos. I enjoy making these for the public. Be sure to subscribe. My name is James Rule XRP. This is James Rule Crypto Show. Let's have a wonderful kick-ass week. And don't you forget, I told you so.